Welcome to Sionra. Today let's see how to stitch this umbrella kurti step by step. Take a piece of canvas which is 7-inch length and 3.5 inches width. Mark 2.5 inches neck width in the top line. Our actual front neck deep measurement is 5.5 inches. I am adding half an inch seam allowance for the shoulder line stitching. So 6 inch I am marking. So here also mark 2.5 inches neck width in the bottom line. Make a box. Within this box you need to draw your neck shape. So I am going to give this neck shape for my front neck. Whatever neck shape you want you can draw here like this and cut this part out. Before that give 1 inch seam allowance exactly parallel to this shape. I'll cut it now. Just take the neckline shape canvas and place it in a fabric with the same shape. You need to make sure you should have at least 1 inch extra fabric to fold on the canvas. Just give the center notch in the middle and mark 2.5 inches from this center point. Mark both the sides and place the canvas exactly on the marking point like this. You need to fold this fabric and give a stitch. Start stitching from this point. While you're stitching you have to give little foldings often, then only you'll get that finishing. Just fold like this and give foldings frequently. Let's see how to stitch it. Give a small folding here. Just go on like this by giving little folding. Place the needle and fold the fabric here like this. Turn the cloth and start stitching. After stitching it will look like this. See, I have given small pleats. Just place this fabric on the front part. I have given notch here to identify the center point. Here also we have one notch. Just match these two notches like this. You have to secure these two fabrics with the pins. Just give a stitch in the shape of the neckline. Place one pin at the center point. Just see how I am giving the stitches in the exact line of the canvas. Stitch slowly. Turn the fabric like this. Stop at the corner. Turn the fabric like this and stitch. Can you see the shape at the back side? The neck shape we stitched. Now let's cut the neckline. Give 1/4 inch fabric here, then cut the shape. Give small cuts like this. It will help you to get the exact neck shape when you turn the fabric. With 1 inch gap, give cut like this. Don't cut the stitches. Remove the pins and turn the neckline. With this, our front neckline is over. Just give one top line stitch like this in the corner of the neck shape. Do hemming this side, back side of the front neckline. Let's move on to the back neckline. For that we need to fold the back part by half. Just give 1/2 inch seam allowance in the top line for shoulder stitching and just mark the width 2.5 inches. From the marked line, mark 7.5 inches, which is our actual back neck measurement. 7.5 inches deep I am giving here. Here also mark 2.5 inches neck width. Make a box. From this corner point, mark a point for 1 inch. By touching this point, we need to draw a round shaped neckline. With this, our back neckline over, let's cut it. I have taken a bias tape with 2 inches width. We need to attach this like this. Both front sides are touching. Just attach like this and give a stitch. I gave a 1 stitch throughout the neckline like this. We need to fold this bias tape inside. This is the lining side. Just give 1 fold and fold it again. See again. Just give 1 fold. This side should be upward. 1 fold and fold it again. Just give 1 stitch in the corner of the neck shape. I finished the neckline by giving 2 stitches at the back side. Now our back part is over. Let's go for sleeve. Take the sleeve part. Both lining and main part were attached through pins. Just stitch the bottom line by folding it. Fold once and fold again. So double fold and give stitch. Front part. Just to get the fitness in the armhole side, we need to take a little curve and cut the cloth in the armhole part. Just fold it in half and place it like this and draw a curve from here. Draw a curve like this and cut this part out. See this part. By removing this part will give you a perfect fitness in the armhole side. Place the back part on this to stitch the shoulder line. Just place like this and give a stitch. I double stitched the shoulder line. Now let's turn the front side. This is the front side, this is the back side. Take the sleeve part. You can see the center notch here. Just place this center notch exactly in the shoulder line, like this. This is the good side of the front part. This is the lining side of the sleeve. So both the good sides should touch each other. You have to place like that. This should go backward, not frontward. Place exactly this notch, center notch, at the shoulder line, like this. Just start a stitch from here, from this center point and stitch till the end. You have to notice both of your front sides of the sleeve part and the body part should match. You have to stitch from here. I just finished both the sides. Always give double stitch for the sleeve part. Now let's join this body part with this skirt. We have shortage of fabric here in the skirt part, bottom line, so we need to complete it with the piece of fabric. Just join this part with this bottom line. After giving one stitch in the back side, just turn the fabric and give one top line stitch in the front side like this. Now let's fold the skirt part into half. Cut the excess fabric in the bottom line. Let's join the body part with the skirt part. Place the front side of the skirt part like this and mark a center point with the marker and place the lining side of the body part like this. You have to give small knots like this to identify the center point of the body part. So just match this and the marking point like this. Note that both front side should touch each other. Like that you need to stitch. Give a stitch, start a stitch in the middle like how we did for sleeve. Start a stitch from the middle and end it. I attached both the skirt part and the body part. Give double stitch always in this line. I completed both the sides. Next, we need to fold the bottom line and give a stitch like this, double fold and give a stitch. If you are stitching a cotton fabric, you can double fold and give one stitch, that is enough. But if you are stitching synthetic fabric or silk fabric like that, you have to fold once and give a stitch throughout the bottom line, then fold again and give second stitch. Then only you can avoid the wrinkles of fabric here in the bottom line. I completed the bottom line. Let's mark the side line measurements of the body and stitch. Fold the kurti by half like this. Start from the sleeve. The end line, sleeve end line measurement is 4.5 inch. Give a mark. The elbow line measurement is 5.5. The short sleeve line measurement is 5 and 3/4 inch. The armhole measurement is 7 and 3/4. Mark that. Your body measurement is 9 and a quarter. Mark that also. 9 and a quarter. Waistline measurement is 8 and a half. So join a line from there. Stitch in this line. Go like this in the skirt part till the end. Just mark the same line in the another side. Stitch in this line and let's see how it comes. I completed stitching. Let's turn the kurti and see. With this, stitching of our umbrella cut kurti is over. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel. See you on Rock.